There we go, boy. Good morning everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. So let me just get sorted here and we'll be ready to go. So let me just quickly get everything sorted. So first things first, let's write on the trades taken. Let's delete that. It's a fresh day. Let's also update our win rate this month. Where are we? There we go. Oh no. There we go. So we're at 6 wins at the moment, I'm pretty sure. 6 wins, 0 losses, 0 break even, which is beautiful. Okay. So, yeah, good morning everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's get into this stream over here. So first things first, today on Tuesday, what do we have? We don't actually have anything this morning in terms of news that's going to be that much of an issue, which is good. Only got some Euro news at 10 o'clock, which makes it much easier for us. That's fine. And then obviously later on we've got some core retail sales, CPI for CAD. So a little bit more news through the US. That's fine. So yeah, let's take a look at it. Wow. So yesterday we took buys here. We took more buys further here as well. So that was great. And then obviously this huge push later on was nice. Very, very good. So let's just get all this off again. Let's take a look at the daily. So obviously the daily candle is still very, very bullish. The weekly candle, you can see here, we've made the lower wick, we've broke the previous high. So looking to fill to 2,450 makes sense for me. That's the previous weekly high. Not the previous weekly high, but you know, the previous high overall. And yeah, monthly candle as well to fill up to 245. So looking good for buys. As usual, but definitely when you come to these areas, you want to make sure you're getting in on the supports and not just the breaks, because when you get the rejection, it can be rather painful if you're on the wrong side of it because you're so high up. But yeah, this is the daily resistance. We didn't close above it. Okay, so the daily candle did not close above this line, so there could be potential that we do respect this and we reject later on. That's just something to think about. Obviously, again, as I said, I think we should get up to 2,450, the previous wick, which is here. Now let's take a look at them on a lower time frame. So 4-hour candle has just closed bullish. Okay, it did not close above its previous resistance. And for me, on the left hand side, you can see there is a lot of 4-hour res. Yeah, around these areas like there, but then also you've got your current one here, so I'll just write it on here. So currently we are at quite a lot of resistance, and you can see on the left hand side, if I just get this up, you can see that we have a 4-hour rejection wicks, 4-hour rejection wick, 4-hour rejection wick. So yeah, we are at a bit, you know, a little bit of resistance here, so I do want to take that into consideration. Let's take a look then at the hourly and the 30 now. So let's look to the left hand side to see what it's done before. Yeah, I mean, so now we can start to see our zones properly, right? You can see right up here, this is the obvious support slash resistance. Okay, so prices came up, held a support to continue, and then made a support here to then get back to the high. We've also rejected it here. So, you know, in terms of taking trades, in terms of an overall buy, I think buys above this level would be the easiest to get in, because again, that's where the support is. And if we closed above there, then we only have one way to go, which is to fill back up to what we just said before. And how big is that? So you can see here, yeah, we've got this mine at 70 pips, and then obviously here's 125. So that's reasonable. In terms of looking a little bit further below, look here. So what do we have here? So 50-minute candles. You can see my only issue at the moment is right now, this is current price, that line there. You can see we have a rejection here, rejections here, and then you've got upside rejection as well. So this area, you know, from there to there, like this is going to be the tricky area where you're going to probably see some rejections. Okay, so price moves, you can see price does not move very nicely in that area because we reject, right? Price came down here, then pushed all the way back up. Price here came up, rejected quick. So you don't really want to be in any trades in those areas. Okay, what you could do though is wait and see how price reacts a little bit further below when you get back to this level. Okay, because it looks like we make a lot of support here. So, you know, if you're looking for a buy, potentially, you know, you get the buy and the retracement, you look for the support buys, and then you take the buys here with stop loss below, and then you get the more of a lower entry, which would be nice. So let's just take a look. I'm just going to mark this zone a little bit lower because it's more here that where the support is. I'm going to leave that yellow line on there because that's the daily. But yeah, this level, 2,424, is definitely an area that is good for support holding. Let's take a look to the right hand side, see if it's had any of that before. Yeah, you can see, look, price came up and then came back down and rejected pretty hard there. So yeah, I mean, what you could potentially do is wait for retracements and then look for buys again. I think that's probably the easiest way to get in. Okay, do we have Asian range on here? No. Let me just see where this Asian range was. Yeah, so I mean, again, pretty much bullish the whole time, but I do think we need some more of a retracement. Let's take a look at the hourly. So yeah, I mean, to be fair, this hourly's already made the wick down to our previous level like we discussed, so it wouldn't surprise me if it did push. But as I say, I don't want to be getting into, you know, buys here because we're at the rejection level. I'd rather wait until we're at 2,437 to take it. Or wait for the retracement back down and looking for support buys later on. So yeah, this 4-hour candle as well hasn't made much of a lower wick either, and the previous one didn't have one at all. So yeah, looks alright for potentially later on. But again, as I say, I'd rather get in on a reduced price at the highs, right? Because when you get retracements, if you're at the right at the high, the retracements can be quite far and large, so you're gonna have to wait out here. So the 30-minute candle closed bearish, rejecting the previous zone though. Still, if this breaks the high, the doji should push, but as I say, I'm not too interested in this zone for the meantime. So let me take a look at GJ in a second. Let me just take a look and get the YouTube up. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to wait for on gold here, which would be nice. I'm trying to see how far this hourly is. So the next minor res is there, right? So let's say it did break those wicks. Yeah, I mean, it's alright, but it's, again, I'm looking at taking buys around here. Let's take a look at the 30. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting for in Goldie today. Now let's take a look at GJ. GJ's had some interesting move. What was that one? Yeah, damn. Through NY. So let's take a look then at the weekly candle. So if we load up. Oh, it's not like in GJ today. There we go. Alright, now let me go to a higher time frame, please. There we go. Okay, so the weekly time frame on GJ, you can see we've had the first candle in a very long time, since 10th of June. It's not that far. Yeah, first candle closing bearish for a while. It closed a little bit bearish, not the strongest bearish. It's obviously broke the previous high, not the low, so still in bullish structure. But we're starting to retrace a little bit on GJ, which is fine. But overall, you can see the monthly candle is still bullish, still very bullish on GJ here. So what's happened? Well, I mean, it looks like here we've had a big push up, we've had a nice drive, and now we're just having some sort of retracement. Okay. But in terms of how the daily's looking, the daily candles at quite an interesting level here. We have daily support right here. Okay. Why do I say that? Well, because look, when we came up, this candle held support here. So it looks like a very strong daily support near those areas. Okay, there's no fluke that these daily candles close right at that level, because it's a clear support. Okay, so knowing this, the reason why we need to know about these levels is when we come back to it, we could make it as resistance, right? So when you're above this line, it's good because you just bounce, okay, for it to continue bullish. But when you're below the line, you normally see rejection. Okay, so that's something to be aware of. Obviously, in terms of currently, we looks like we have some sort of daily support right here that we've bounced off. So this is starting to be the range that we're in on the higher time frame on the daily. So beautiful. That's what we're kind of working with here. Let's take a look then at the 4-hour time frame. So looking like we've had a big bounce up from this 4-hour. Yeah, very nice. In terms of the 4-hour resistance, we have a major one right here. Okay, major 4-hour resistance here. And you might go, Max, well, why do you look at the higher time frames when you take trades on like the lower time frames? But it makes it easier to see what's going on in the day. In terms of that, so it's very important to just take a look at them. Okay, so this is kind of what we're looking at here. The daily candle doesn't have much of a lower wick yet, but again, look at these daily candles here. We've pushed all the way down, rejected. So there is a lot of rejections for here to hopefully make GJ some support. Now what's happened now? So in terms of the previous hourlies or 30 minutes, you can see here, let me just write on Asian range again. I like seeing it. Yeah, so you can see that we've actually, when we came up on Asian session, we closed above this little zone here. But what you can see is that we're starting to retrace now. The 4-hour candles broke the previous high, started to make the lower wick. Now it is quite an interesting level here because the 4-hour supports, there's also some around here. However, we're kind of discussing that we are bearish, and we are at this daily support. So if we see some rejections here and maybe some top wicks, you could maybe start to see and fill this zone again, which would be quite interesting. Yes, so let me take a look at the 30 and the 15. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so in the 15-minute time frame, pretty simple. We've got a little bit more resistance here, which we didn't go and tap before. But in terms of where you'd want to take buys, I think for me, if we drive this a little bit further along over here, yeah. So I think for me, I'd probably look to take buys of 205,900 to get to 206. That's a bit of a small zone though. It's only like 13 pips or so. Yeah. But in terms of a sell over here, I think sells are looking a little bit more juicy. So let me take a look at the 30-minute time frame. This is the 30 support here, /30 res. So I think if we were to close back below this sort of level here, can you see? Then I would look to take sales back in the zone because look, the 3-minute candles have held support here. If we break that level, we're going to come back down to fill 205. So that's a reasonable 30 pips. But also it makes sense with the higher time frame because the daily's rejecting this previous daily support. Okay, and then we could maybe look to reject the previous weekly and reflip it. And then also the daily candle reflipping would be nice. And then obviously we've got loads of wicks to fill down here. So yeah, it'd be like a fake out on the 30 in the hourly. Stop loss would be probably above here. So we'll have to see depending on how it closes. And what I'd want to do is wait for a nice top wick here to probably retrace back to 600 first. And then drive. Because we haven't done that yet. And that'll be breaking the previous 4-hour lows. We've already got a top wick here, so we've got a liquidity. And yeah, we should really fill this zone. So it looks good. Looks good for GJ later on. Brother, appreciate the lessons you're giving. Really are teaching us quite well here. No worries, no worries. No worries. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be waiting for, I think. GJ. I haven't taken many GJ trades recently. Actually, I've been focusing on gold. We took a lot of gold trades recently, but not too much GJ. Yeah, so I think what I would probably want to do is, because obviously we were bullish here, so you could go, well, Max, what happens now? Like, if we make support. And it's like, it's very, very true. You got to wait for the support to break. So what I'd do is probably wait, maybe it comes back up. And then when it breaks that support, then you're good to go. Because I need it to reject. I need it to reject this res here, just like it's done before. This counter, make a top wick like that, and then drive. Yeah. Here we go. So Goldie is going to be breaking the previous 30-minute high. It's going to be the salary play. We'll see how we get this push. If it does get the push. The Owlie's made a nice little wick, to be fair. I just don't like the zone. I think the zone is... Let's take a look again just to make sure. Because it's a nice setup right now. I don't want to miss it if I've... Yeah, I mean... How far is this? Yeah, it's too fair. It's got 30 pips. This wick is 20. It's actually not. It's actually a bigger zone than I thought. So you'd want to go probably break even that hourly res there. So the 4 hours broke the previous high. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I think you might be alright to get a couple pips out of it. Let's see, let's see. To be fair, there's a little minor support here as well. You see here, so price came up, came down, made support, and then broke it eventually. But there's a little bit of a minor one there. So yeah, if you take the 30 salary as well for like there, you normally have stops below this one here. But actually, we did backtest for quite a lot of the times, and there's quite a high percentage that if you use this and you use that stop there, it does work quite a lot of the times. So you can reduce your stops quite a bit there. YouTube? Yeah, I'm on YouTube as well. YouTube. So yeah, it's looking good, but again, it's not amazing. Because I need to see the rejection again, then to push. Because again, what we could be just doing is, if you look to the left hand side, okay, we could be just doing this. We could be just coming up, retracing, and then pushing. Okay, and the retracement level is gonna go to here. So you have to see on here how it reacts. I want it to wick up and then reject, and then I'm gonna take this bit here. If it pushes straight down now, fair dues, but I need it to close below. I need top wicks. But that's good. That's good that we've had the daily candle come to this critical level here and then reject it, showing that it's going to be a little bit bearish, I think, and to continue the daily move, and hopefully in this day potentially fill these wicks. The weekly as well kind of came up to the weekly res. Some close bearish at res, already starting to reject, so you'd expect this now to really reflip and then not flip it again. So something like this, and fill that wick. To be fair, this weekly candle's already filled most of the previous weekly wick. It's only Tuesday. Damn. So the 50 minutes closing in 1 minute. 1 minute. So we'll see how this makes a top wick or not. See how it deals with it. And there we go. It broke 4-hour lows, previous lows. So it shouldn't be doing that if it's bullish. No way, Jose. This is the 5 minute, yeah, retest at 540 would be nice. Especially the fact that it hasn't retested it yet. 15. Yeah, in terms of buys, I'd probably look above this grey line as well here, because when we close above, you can see here we close above, here we close above, here we close above, here we close above, here we close above. When we close above, we at least drive to there. So every single time. Okay, so I can make a valid statement that if we close above here, we're going to drive to there. Okay. So yeah, I always look for buys and sells. Like, don't just discredit one of them, because it's also good to compare. Like, you could be looking at sells and be like, oh, actually, there's quite a lot of things in the buys that are quite nice here, so maybe I shouldn't look for the sells at the moment, and maybe sit on my hands and wait. Are you gonna retrace at all, GJ, or not? Just broke these wicks nearly. $15 close right at this little 15 support. So there we go, Goldie. So if you did take it, you would have got something out of it. You would have got at least break even, because you wouldn't have held this drawdown. But how much did you get here? Yeah, 16, 15 pips. Not bad. Not bad. I'll see that you done for the day. Yeah, nice. Go on, make some support, GJ. Let's see what you're working with, man. Push up, brother. So yeah, this is definitely the Audio result key. What the fuck is going on here, bro? Fail to detect. Oh, I don't know why. But yeah, there's a lot of examples, especially when you're learning at the start, where like you look and go, oh, it's so bearish. Look, and it's like, yeah, but you need to remember like where the zone has rejected before, and it's so important. Like here, look how bearish this was. When you tap it, you reject, and then you come all the way back up for the buys. So this is quite a significant support here. So this is going to kind of decide the session. If we start to hold support here and we start to drive up, I could look to take support forming. Yeah, because actually, if you look at the 4 hour as well, it is the 4 hour wick area. So we'll see. I'm kind of fluid on GJ here. It really just depends on this area, how we deal with it. So if you look previously, like, you know, how did things look when price came down to the supports? Let's take a look here. So what did it do? Look, price came down, had a big wick, swooped the lows, closed bullish, and then you just buy the shit out of it. I bet there's a celery play in there at some point. Here was just one massive candle. Here, price comes down, rejects, price comes up, and then rejects again, and then you're good. So in these examples, is there celery plays? So if you don't know what a celery play is, it's just a term for a candle. So yeah, I mean there was one there, to be fair. That's the straight first candle. Oh, there's one there. Yeah, that's the one. Probably put your stops down there. Let's see if there's any more. So it's when the candle breaks the previous high, which closes opposite. So this one kind of didn't do it, but just closed bullish. Yeah, one there. So can you see this candle's closed bearish? If you break the high, the candle has a celery play. And it normally gives you the push. It's normally where price starts to really push. Interesting. Oh yeah, the hourly got to that res as well. It got to the res. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Yeah, I mean the 4 hour's got a clean way to go. I just want above 2,437 because it's much cleaner above there. Clean as a whistle. What do you think on DGT? No idea. Send me a chat, my man. Bitcoin? I haven't looked at Bitcoin in a while. Is it okay to use copy trading? What the hell are these brain rot questions, brother? There we go. Good bounce, good bounce. Here we go. So rejecting just like all the previous candles have done. It's good. I'm going to wait for candles to probably come back down. The hourly candle is closing in 8 minutes time, so it's very likely we're going to get you know, some lower wicks, some top wicks. But I wouldn't mind taking these buys here, and then what I'll do is probably have my stops below there for like 32 pips, yeah. Because actually we are on 50% Asian as well. We're on the res, which we've respected, so looks good, looks good. And as well, when you have a zone that holds very well, it's really nice to have your stops, you know, below that level, because you've got a strong support holding you up as well. So when things start to get a little bit tougher, you've still got a very high time frame support holding you, which is nice. Hey Max, how you doing? It was a long time ago since the last live stream for me. Oh, hello Louis, hope you're doing well, my man. Yeah, I've been just streaming whenever I want to be honest. I don't really have the this music is gonna put me back to sleep. Are we in the trade? No. Which broker do you use? Icy Markets and Blueberry Markets. They're the ones I use. Yeah, you can check out the link in Instagram, in my Instagram, to check them out. Yeah, who are doing well? Yeah, I live stream just whenever I want to now. Like, there's no, you know, I do like live streaming, but not every day. Just, I don't have that kind of force now. Do you use spread or raw account? I use raw. Yeah. The membership group's still on? Yeah, man. They're all chilling. To be fair, yesterday, oh my god, everyone was taking amazing trades yesterday. Yeah, they all help each other out. It's great. Look, go buys. Just constant go buys in this group. It's great. Yeah. It's very nice. Very nice. Okay, so 5 minutes left for this 15 to close. Bullish on GJ respecting, so looking good for some support formings here. For me. And the target would be back up to the res. But also, furthermore, you know, I think runners would be nice. What's up, Max? How you doing? How you doing, Dennis boy? How you doing, my man? Hope you're enjoying your summer. I hope your weather's been nice, to be fair. I don't know if it has been, because that weather's been shocking, brother. It's been nasty. That was it. What summer I live in the Netherlands, all you have is rain. I thought you guys had some nice sun in the Netherlands. I did think it would be quite close to ours this year. It's been shocking. Yeah, it works, brother. Unmute. What the hell? I don't get it. Anyway. So yeah, I mean, you know, we've got the rejection that we've wanted, which is nice. It's just being patient now. I'm waiting for the lower wicks here. What a buy, though, to be fair. You'd have been out there trusting the support before the hourly. Two minutes left. So hopefully we get some sort of retracement, and then yeah, this target is going to be there. 205, 550 is looking good to get tapped. So I just want a little bit more of a lower wick to come back down. Then when we break that high, you're good. And we'll be looking at getting in probably in the salaries if we can. Thank you very much on TikTok for following. If you guys are doing well. So coming towards London Open. London Open. So yeah, this next candle, hopefully we come back down and then we reflip. And then we go. No. 30 seconds. I repeat, 30 seconds. Has Goldie done it? Nearly. Yeah, so gold's reasonable. It's got there. Are the hourly gonna close above? Maybe. Here we go. Hourly close and no top wick off. So now. So 15 close bullish, respecting support. Very nice. Just like all of these candles have. I just want this hourly to pull down first, just to confirm it. If it does break the highs now, it could go, but I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I want it to make a low wick on the hourly first. 2,438 sell? No. You shouldn't be looking at gold sells when it's pushing up bullish, man. That would be hard. So if you still held that one, you definitely close now because you're coming towards this res here. And obviously closing there as well because the hourly's got no lower wick on the on gold, so it's very likely gonna go make one. So if you're in profit, just take it, man. Take it. So it's interesting. Obviously, I really want to get in terms of GJ here. If you look at the zone, right? If this is the low of the zone, and you know this is kind of the high here, I'd much rather get in around these areas than get in like there, because that's kind of the halfway area. If you're getting in low, it does make it a little bit easier. So I'll have to get on the lower time frame to see where, but if not, we can still get it near the flips here, or the break of the previous highs. There we go. Hourly's gonna make a lower wick, and it's gonna be quite a deep lower wick because this previous hourly closed on no top wick, so we normally get quite a big lower wick to join us. Hey Max, I've been watching you from early live stream days. I had bad days as a trader, but thanks to you and the good lads around there who made me a better trader. Keep on the good work, man. Oh, very nice, man. That's amazing to hear, brother. Very, very good. Yeah, to be fair, just it comes in roundabouts, you know. Sometimes it can be a little bit harder, but what I've learned to do is not look at the charts all day. I've got other stuff to do. Like, people really make it a lifestyle, like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna look at the charts all day, but it's actually quite boring. Like, it is boring, especially the fact that you just gotta wait for half the time. So for me, I normally try and just get my trade in the morning and then I'm done. Okay, and just let that compound. You know, you start on, you know, one trade is worth $10, and then you get to 100, then you get to 1,000, and then you know, again, you're just doing the same shit. Look for those moves that are gonna make you some sort of money, and then dip it. So like even this one here, I would, to be fair, I probably wouldn't this because it's a counter trend. But do you know how this one didn't have a bottom wick? Okay, and this candle had no top wick. I would have probably gone if I was by myself, because I don't like people getting into these trades when they don't get it. But I probably would have taken a sell here, with stops probably above there, and I would have closed there, and that would have been me done, because I know it's going to make a lower wick, because there's no top wick on the previous, and it's the start of the hourly, right? The hourly's going to make a lower wick. So there is areas you can get that pretty easily here. That'll be 2 secs. Are you a swing trader? No, man. I'm the opposite. I'm in and out. No, no, no. I think there's a lot of swing traders on social media because it looks good when it plays out, but it's like, wow, how many times have you tried to take this 1 to 10? So 50 minutes break in the high, that's probably where I'd want to get in, but I'm just not too sure yet. I kind of wanted more of a lower wick. I'm just going to wait up a little bit longer here. See this 5 minutes, closing in a minute anyway. Do, do, do. So I think that push there on gold is probably the one until later on. Now, until NY. I'm quickly go to the toilet. Yeah, 2 minutes. Still waiting up on GJ here. Okay, we're coming down. So look now, the hourly candles made the top wick. We're breaking the lows here. This 50 minutes going to close in 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's take a look at Goldie. Yes, little eyes. No worries, no worries. Let's see if you get that closure below. Look at that rejection. Such a strong support. If this doesn't close below the grey line, then I'm not looking at the sales, brother, because they're still holding. Okay. Needs to break all these lows. Needs to close below all these lows. Because you can see the 3-minute candle didn't close below either, so it would be an impulsive trade if you just take the sells here. So I'm just going to wait a little bit longer. Very, very, very interesting level. If we break this high, then we're going to get back to the highs. It's made the lower wick now. But again, the 15's closed bare, so you just got to wait. You got to wait. If you look to break this high, though. Oof. Ho, ho, ho. So now breaking that low, swooping them lows as well is a good sign that we're gonna, if we hold, get that drive back up. First target is gonna be here. Probably go break even at that level really, and then look for the drive back up to 750. Which trade is that? Gold or something else? This is GJ. Yeah, look at the watermark, GJ. Gold, yeah, it's chilling. Look, the hourly's got the lower wick now, retested the previous level. Not bad at all. I wonder if people in my group have took those gold buys yet. Pamela did, yeah. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I was gonna look at taking those the salaries, but I didn't like the zone on the left. There's too much rejections. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. See you later. Look at these wicks down here. What day is this? This is Thursday, Friday. So much rejection there. Yeah, very, very strong. Very strong. Oh, I need another coffee already. Run it up, run it up. How many coffees do people have in a day, man? I think I'm hitting about 5. Trying to get off them a little bit. I have no milk now, though. No sugar, just black. And it's that Bustelo coffee. It is nice. So smooth. Smooth like butter. The issue is when you depend on it, like, when you don't have some, it's like, oh, you feel just a bit lethargic. Which is not a vibe. Oh, it's Amazon Day. Amazon Day. Oh, I do like a bit of Amazon Day. Prime Day. So we've got 9 minutes left for the 30. 30 still respecting these levels. You just got to wait. We're waiting for something like this where we can get the actual buys. The push comes. It normally comes from a celery. I'm just thinking the break of this high, the zone isn't the largest. It's a little bit annoying. So how far did the Asian session push? Yeah, we're right at the, nearly 50% of Asian. The Asian push. And again, I mean, it is a little bit hard on GJ. It's not the easiest because the 4-hour candles broke the previous high and also broke the previous low. So in terms of structure, it's not the best on the 4-hour. I like the daily. Daily's broke previous high, rejected already. But then again, I suppose it's rejecting resistance as well, so it's a little bit harder to see. Thoughts on gold? You're at res now. You're at a higher time frame res in the 30 here. The main push was there, which I spoke about. You could potentially have got stop loss below. Wasn't too bad. 50-minute candles were respecting nicely, so yeah, it wasn't bad. What you got to do now is probably wait for retracements on gold and then to get back in later on in NY. But again, it's when this news comes out, I could give it the push. You can see though right now we're at this rejection here, so it looks like we're probably going to pull back at some point. 6 minutes left. It's kind of still got no low wick. See if it goes and makes one. What indicator is that? Asian range. It's called Asian range Nico 948. It's good. It's pretty cool. Just shows you the range of what Asian session's done. Yeah. I don't really use indicators apart from that. I like seeing the Asian session. Will gold go up? Well, it's already gone up. That is the question. It's at a res, so you got to see if it breaks it. Oi, lohe. Beautiful. Super profi. What time is that? Very good, Elohe, very good. Yeah, this is nice. What time is that? He bought them at fucking 9 o'clock, bro. Beautiful. Shit is wild. Yeah, when you get a big spike and then price holds for a while, you know for a fact that's going to retest those highs. And that's what it's done. So nice. Looking for sells, bro. If it rejects, no. You gotta stick with the bias, man. Like, if you just look for sells on gold when it's been bullish this past year, you'll just get slaughtered. Of course, it has retracements, but I don't know. I feel there's more money to be made than just buying it. Follow the trend, man. So this 30-minute candle's closing in 3 minutes time. 15 is going to close bullish again, respecting. So we'll see. If I can get an entry like down here, or maybe on this next lower wick, then I'll probably take it. And then even if we get to here, I can already close at 15 pips. The issue is with this is that normally I would try and get in on the break of the highs, but if you then start to range in the zone, you've got the high of the zone, and it's fucking around in here, and you just didn't draw down the whole time. Whereas I'd rather try and get in lower, and therefore if you do start to range, I can just get out at like 10 pips. It's better to be on the positive side than the negative. Because it looks like we're going to hold and respect this zone now. We've respected it twice from a push. So, yeah. But they're good. The 5 minutes swooped. Which is nice to see. How'd you look for bias, bro? What time frame? All of them, man. Obviously, higher time frames is going to give you your bias the most. So daily, 4 hour, weekly, monthly. And then you look for entries in the lower. Yeah. Look at these 30s. They're not one to be bearish. Hi Max, the temptation is gold, but very careful as we are entering scary territory. Would you agree? Yeah, it's at the reses. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Yep. Yep. Slot of 15 minutes, maybe in 27 seconds is gonna make this low wick. Is it gonna make it? So if you got in here, stop loss above, could have been a little play. But again, it's very counter, but you know it's gonna make one at some point. Okay, so the 15 closed bullish, actually closed above res as well, which is nice. So I'm gonna hopefully try and get in here as soon as possible. Push down, boy. Push down, boy. Okay. So I'm gonna take the buy now. So let me just make sure that's come through. Yes. So I got into a buy over here. Sorry, I was sidetracked. Yeah. So it's gonna look like this. Now, how am I gonna manage? Well, if we start closing below here, I'm gonna manage anyway. But I'm pretty confident with the strength of this zone. So I'd rather have my stop loss below that zone and manage accordingly than to get tapped out on the break of this low. Because I still think we're gonna hold this. So yeah. So the reason is 50-minute candles closed above. Okay, the 5-minute candles closed above as well. 30-minute candle closed bullish. And I'm going to look to come back to the high, which is 750 really. Down. So yeah, I got in like 400. Which is there. Down. Where to go break even? For me, it's going to be this line here. Okay. Because this is where we actually pushed off and we haven't retested it yet. So this is where at least we should get to. And depending on how we push, I might close. We'll see. We'll see. Down. Okay, so 15 minutes broke the previous high now. It's hopefully going to break these wicks, and then we'll get that little push up. Okay, broke 30-minute highs nearly. We're very, very close to... So yeah, like, you know, you could go, oh, Max, your stops are quite big, but again, like, you know, if we close below this grey line, I'm gonna manage. So again, don't worry about your stops as long as they're in reasonable places. When you start to see candles close, you can adjust, right? Don't worry about that, dude. You know what I mean? Like, if I get any candle, and this is what I think about when I'm in a trade, right? I'm just thinking about where to get out. And here, it would be, you know, if this candle closes bearish here, then I would just close it straight off the rip. So, because we wouldn't be respecting the support, which is already being respected, right? Another 5-minute candle closed bullish above, which is great. Low wick flip push, boy. And again, right, this could be the hourly making the top wick 100%, but we've already broke the low. We've rejected it, so this should be the drive now. Okay. So yeah, we'll see. 5 minutes has to make a low wick here. Got 4 minutes left. What brokerage you use? I use Blueberry, man. Blueberry and IC markets, depending on what account I'm using. But they're both good. Do you stream every day? No, I used to, but no, I don't. Now I cannot be bothered. I only do it when I want to. No. Okay, so 5 minutes, got 2 minutes left. It's made the low wick, which is good. Hopefully this should reflip, and then we should get a push. Okay, because that's how candles work. So we should get a nice push to here. And that'll be the trade done and dusted. No. Where do you move your stop? When do you move your stop loss to entry? When we hit that green line here. Or whenever I feel like I can't be bothered to be in the trade anymore. We'll see. It's normally though, yeah, 550 would be nice. Just need to break these wicks here. 487. How do I start trading, bro? Just go to live streams, man. What strategy you use, bro? ICT and SMC? No, I don't use any of them. I just use support and resistance and candles, brother. But fair play to people that do. I just look at candles. I look on the left hand side and see what's happened before, and I try and get into positions that will mirror it, because price mirrors what's done before. If you just look. And using, like, you know, the higher time frames, support resistances, strong levels to give you a good probable trade. Down. Push. I thought you were in Thailand. It's 2:40 here. No. It's 8:40 a.m. here. Break it. Break it. Break it. Break it. Ah, oh, what a shame. I stopped trading as I over leveraged, getting back into it in a few months. Yeah, man, you gotta start doing this shit, or you're just gonna be gambling your money away forever. But you'll have you can call yourself a trader. I don't know what the difference is, brother. So you confuse your name with another trader. Stop Lost Master. Are you sure he's not a fucking scammer? Because that's very similar to my name. And there is a lot of scammers with my name on it, bruh. Trying to sell you shit. Drum. How long have you been trading for? Since I was 17. I am now 24. I'm currently in a sell for this on demo. Oh, nice. On DJ? So yeah, be careful later on if you guys are trading in New York. The reason why I've backed off New York recently is because every single time I look for a zone that's nice and clean, I've always got 20 minutes until news, and it's just like, bruh, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna do GG. I'm just gonna do London session. There's too much news in New York now. I just find it painful. Literally, you will spend so much time getting into trades, looking about, and then there's fucking news. It's like so annoying. Okay, so there's a nice little rejection wick. Now just push, boy. Break that high. 5 minutes celery push to 550 and I'll be good, bro. I'll be good. Here we go. Here we go. Five-minute close bullish, okay. 15-minute close bullish, okay. I sold this and got tapped out, bruh. Why are you selling? It's at a support, brother. So 15 doesn't have a lower wick, which is rather annoying. Because it's probably going to go make one. No. No. Okay, so here's the push. So now for me, I'm going to go stop loss to break even, risk-free trade. And yeah, if this continues, great. If not, that's fine. It's coming towards the end of the hourly, and I know the hourly is going to probably make quite a big lower wick because hourlies do. And I don't want to be caught in that. So I got on my entry. Good stuff. If this push is great. If not, I take a break-even trade, and we are risk-free, man. Down, 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 down. Do you only trade FX or crypto and stocks too? I don't trade crypto or stocks, no. I have stocks, but I don't trade it, boy. No point for me. The only people who make money on stocks is people who have made their own companies or insider trading. I don't know. I think it's much harder now to make money on it. Okay, so you can see here now we're coming towards that zone. And also, can you see the 15's got no bottom wick? So I'm going to close very shortly here, right about now. There we go. So close full here, guys. So I got in at 400, closed at like 530, so closed around about there. So yeah, 12 pips for the morning, another beautiful dub. Again, focus on taking winning trades, right? This is the 7th win in a row. And what I try and aim for is like 200 pips in the month, and just focusing on that. And basically what I'm going to do is, after you kind of hit that measurement, so 200 pips, what I'm going to be doing is obviously still trading in the month. Let's just say I hit it on the 17th of the month, right? But what I'll be looking at is the trades that I take after that. I'll be looking at just holding them, going stop loss to break even, and just holding them, because I don't care anymore, right? I've made my money for the month, so it'll be more of a risk taking. Whereas now I wait until I get my 200 pips, and again, every single month, because I increase my lot sizes, I'm giving myself a pay raise every single month. But also the extra kind of bonus after the 200 pips is made is just an extra little bonus, and some of it can be 400 pips, 600 pips, because you're just holding at break even, right? Until it hits a key zone. So yeah, the reason why I closed here, 50 minute, I had no lower wick, so it's likely we're going to pull back for the hourly. The hourly is closing in 9 minutes time, so I'd rather just take my 12 pips. If this candle right now moved up like this, I wouldn't care less, right? I don't care. I've made my money. Again, all the people that care about how far your trade has been, all you got to say to them is, right, how much money did you make from that? Oh, well, I made £7. Okay, right, so, you know, I made probably £400 on that trade. So it's like, it's just relative. Who gives a fuck if you've made a 3 to 5 risk to reward and 35 pips? I made £350 from a 10 pip move. Joke's on you, boy. So yeah, peace out, guys. Actually, not peace out yet. We'll just chill for a sec. Let's just go through Goldie here. Goldie, the 30-minute candle's closing in 8 minutes time. No lower wick again. Very, very bullish again. So you know what I mean? Like when you're taking sells, or looking for sells in gold, it's hard when it's so bearish, man. Like that shit is bullish as hell. Sorry. But looks like, I mean, to the left hand side, you're probably gonna go and tap here. So yeah, make sure you like the stream, guys, if you haven't already. So you can average around 7 pips a day to get your 200. Yeah, exactly, man. Well, no, there's 20 pips. There's 20 days in a month, right? You don't trade to weekends, so it's like 10 a day. Big fan, bro. You're the real stop loss baddest guy. This trade doesn't deserve this huge stop. I've already discussed the stop, bro. So, yeah, very, very nice. Happy with that, boy. Let's take a look. Bro, what's going on? You're also holding 50 stuff for 10 stuffs. Brother, if you guys can't listen about that, GJ, then as I said before, if price closed below here, I would have closed, right? So if price didn't, you know, so I got in around right here. So if price closed below here, I probably would have taken a 15 pip loss. Please get out your head that your stops is everything. You can manage your stops. But anyway, as I say again, I really don't care anymore. I take my money and I'm gone, boy. I've done that for the past 7 days in a row. So, yeah, let's just add on the trades here. So we took GJ plus 12. Okay. And that puts the record to 7 wins and 1 loss again. The reason why I like a high win rate is because it keeps you up. You're just chilling. You're taking your trades. You're dipping. You don't need any of that extra stress. So look at this now. We're coming here. It made the lower wick, which is nice. So it might have tapped you out. But looking at this is pushing, which is great. But yeah, beautiful stuff. Again, patience today. Just waited for the support to form. We knew that it was going to potentially hold if we respected this level. And then you just got to be patient. Wait for it to reject again. And then you're ready to go. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. I'll probably be streaming on Thursday, I think. So we'll see you guys on Thursday. If you guys do want access to this trade and all of that kind of stuff, I've put it in the chat here. So if you guys do want to go to the link in my bio, it's only £30 a month for my trades at the moment, because I'm getting it back up running again. But yeah, amazing stuff. We closed full. Again, there's all of the stats you can see. We have the stop, the entry, where to go, break even. And yeah, on to the next one. These are all my trades in recent times. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.